Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog and to a couple days in my life. We are going to be going out of town this weekend, so I think over today and tomorrow we are going to be just working and getting ready to go out of town. It's kind of going to be like a road trip, since we have to drive a good distance to get to where we're going. We're actually going to celebrate my sister's graduation. She graduated early, but we're still going to go to the graduation, so that's going to be exciting. I just got up about 30 minutes ago. It's about 5:30 a.m. I just got my water, starting the hydration process of the morning. I always like to hydrate first thing in the morning, sometimes even do electrolytes because I feel like your body just needs it after sleeping all night. That's what we got going here. I started some bone broth last night since we had T-bone steaks. So I like to put the bones directly into bone broth right away. Sometimes I'll freeze them and do it later, but I decided to just go ahead and make a batch. So I had the crock pot going all night. Whenever the crock pot is going all night, the whole house just smells like savory bone broth. It's kind of funny how that aroma just takes over everything. I am going to continue to hydrate, read my Bible, and just have some quiet time. Then we will probably make some coffee. The last couple days I have been drinking a matcha in the morning, so I actually haven't had coffee in like 2 days, 3 days. I haven't decided what I will have this morning for my warm cup of caffeine. Warm is important. Why you would ruin your morning cup of coffee or matcha by making it iced, I don't know. Hot take, why would you ruin coffee by icing it? It's good warm, it's good hot. Anyway, let me know if you're one of those crazy people who drinks iced coffee, okay? I'd love to know. No judgment though. Wow, that's pretty. That's really good latte art. Hi guys, just finished workout this morning. I am super sweaty, so sometimes I won't shower right after my workouts, depending on the workout and how sweaty I get, but generally, if I do a lower body workout, I get super sweaty. Time to take a shower, and then we are gonna get breakfast going for the day. I am all showered up and I'm quickly throwing together a smoothie for us. Andrew just got back from his run. He looked very tired, so I brought him some electrolyte water. I am adding all the usual stuff to our smoothie. I'm adding yogurt, I'm adding magnesium, I'm adding creatine, adding some of our other vitamins, and then I have some vitamin B12, B6. You can also just squirt this directly into your mouth, but I've been putting it in our smoothie because it makes our smoothie taste really good too. So got some vitamin D, K2. I think we're both quite hungry. It's already 9:30. A little bit late for breakfast for us. And then this is DHA EPA with astaxanthin. So it's kind of like an omega with astaxanthin. Astaxanthin, I think it's good for a lot of things, but it's specifically good, I believe, for your eyes and good skin, I think. All right, and then my protein powder I've been using probably for the last several months. I found this at Natural Grocers. It's Mount Capra grass-fed goat whey protein powder. And then Natural Grocers was always out, so I went online and I went to the website. I was like, I'll just order it directly from the website. I realized it's a goat farm in Washington, which is kind of cool. Not too far from us. We are also in Washington. This is their unsweetened grass-fed whey protein. I'm gonna add some scoops of this just to boost our protein intake for the day. This goat whey protein I think it tastes good. It doesn't taste like weird to me personally. Plant protein is just, if you know, you know. It's so gritty and disgusting. I do have one plant protein that I sometimes drink in a shaker bottle if I just want to mix some protein with water, and that is pretty good. It has like spirulina in it, hemp protein, and a bunch of greens, so it's almost like a protein slash greens shake, but I don't like to put that in a smoothie because it just kind of ruins the smoothie. I was putting frozen cranberries in my smoothie for a while. And frozen cranberries, oh my god, it's so good in smoothies. I can't wait to get more. I originally was adding frozen cranberries to my smoothie because I wanted to use them up. I had them left over from Thanksgiving. And then once I started doing it, I was like, I think cranberries are really good for you. And they taste really good in a smoothie. Like, you want to add other fruit. You don't want to do just cranberries in your smoothie. But we get most of our fruit intake from frozen berries. I'll never buy berries from the grocery store because they're really expensive and they're not very fresh. So we get all of our berry intake from smoothies through frozen. We do have fresh berries if they're in season and we can go pick them. gonna knock out this shopping list, packing list, and then I think I'll go through the refrigerator. I'll finish meal planning for the next couple days. Alright guys, we are off to the grocery store to pick up some things for our trip this weekend and also just grab some items we are out of. I don't think we need that much stuff, but I'm gonna take you guys along. I have my water. I always take water when I leave the house. I have my 2 shopping bags and got my fanny pack. Store 1 was a success. 19 minutes. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna go home. We got most everything on our list. I think we got most of the stuff we need, so I am gonna head home and I will show you guys everything we got. Guys, I am back from the grocery store. Got some corn chips, got some pepperoni, we have sheep yogurt, got 2 little sheep yogurts for our road trip this weekend, just so that they'd be easy to single serve. Got a little hummus. I think we might do a turkey wrap for the road. I grabbed these beverages. It's their classic cold brew and their matcha green tea, just in case it would be nice to have on the road at some point. I got these mango guava fruit gummies. I thought I would have Andrew try these since they like having some type of sugar gummy for their runs, and I thought, well, this might be a lot better than and healthier than like gummy bears, because gummy bears have a lot of extra stuff. So I'm gonna try these guys out. Guava mango looked good. And then just for our road trip, I grabbed a couple of these carbonated waters. We're gonna pack a lot of water in our Yeti cooler, but I like throwing a couple of these in the car just so we have plenty of water while on the road. And if I buy water at the store, I like to get this Castle Rock lightly carbonated. This is so refreshing. I don't really know how to describe it. Grabbed one of these for some easy protein. Oh, and some more heavy cream for morning coffee when we get back on Monday. We'll be out that if I didn't pick it up today. Got a bag of lemons. Got some tea, some Sweet Slumber chamomile tea. We got a thing of cilantro for our, we're gonna make a beef stew tomorrow. We haven't had bananas in a while, so I grabbed a bunch of bananas. I think we'll take them with us on our road trip. I got a head of lettuce for our turkey wraps that I'm going to make tomorrow. That will be for our Saturday drive on the road. I've got 1 green apple for a possible tuna salad I might make. I saw these in the freezer section. They are spelt organic tortillas. I might use these for our turkey wraps instead of making them homemade, just to save me time over the next couple days. Got some celery. I'm gonna use some of this for the tuna salad and some of this maybe for our soup. We'll see, haven't decided. It should last in the fridge pretty well, so. Lastly, I got these Little Claire's licorice things, except they're not mint. I also got a peppermint. I just thought it'd be nice to have something in the car that you can kind of suck on. Kind of keeps you semi-entertained while you're driving. I'm kind of iffy about chewing gum. I really don't think it's that great for you. I know it's like fun to chew gum in the car, but I feel like chewing gum is bad for your jaw. I feel like the ingredients on most gum is also very sketchy. I don't really know if I've seen a gum where it's like, yeah, I feel good about that. These are really good ingredients. It's just organic molasses granules, organic tapioca powder, and organic peppermint essential oil on this one. And then this one is organic molasses granules as well, organic tapioca powder, organic licorice root powder, organic anise essential oil, organic fennel essential oil. So this is like a licorice one. Got a couple things of eggs. We have 4 eggs left in the fridge. All right, guys, I am going to put all this away. All right, I am gonna make a quick lunch. I had just a smoothie for breakfast, so I am definitely gonna have a decent sized lunch. I have some leftover steak from last night. So I think I'm gonna dice this up into even smaller pieces and cook it with some eggs and some type of topping. And then I made Andrew quite a big breakfast on top of his smoothie, so I'm just gonna give him a snack. I don't think he's gonna need as much of a filling lunch as I do. Since I made him such a filling breakfast, I am just going to make him a little rice cake with some peanut butter and honey for his midday snack situation. Having some sparkling coconut water with my lunch. I'm gonna eat this, and then I think we will go water the plants. Maybe get a little afternoon sun. Okay, we're doing a quick garden tour. Lots has changed. Garlic is thriving. It's gotten really big. Our kale plants have popped up. Our carrots are finally germinating. They took forever. I think it's because this bed is super shaded. I planted this arugula only a couple days ago and it's already coming up. And then here we have spinach. This really pretty flower pot here was also one of the flowers in my best raised bed, so I transplanted it into this white pot. This is our cucumbers. I planted them a few days ago. I expect them to start germinating maybe in the next few days. And then we have our spinach, and I planted more carrots here in between the spinach. Garlic chive plant here that my neighbor gave me, so we dug it up and transplanted it into this pot. She also gave me some pansies, so I planted them in this pot. And then I'm expecting basil to come up here really any time now. And as you can see, our little lettuce is coming up. And here we have our tomato starts, some cilantro starts, some other parsley starts. I think most everything came up. And here we have our little block of dill that we planted. It's all come up. So that's super exciting. Can't wait to have fresh dill for all the cooking this summer. We are currently trying to set up a temporary automatic watering system just while we're gone over the weekend so stuff doesn't dry out. It's not really a permanent one. As you can see, it's not the most aesthetic. So I think it's something we're just going to bring out whenever we're going to go out of town. And we don't want our plants to thirst while we're gone. So the plants can still get watered. Hey guys, I am back inside. After watering outside, I ended up sitting on the back porch and just getting some sunshine, which was great. And then I got a couple work phone calls and had to go back inside to the office. And then after that, now it's 4:30 and I'm going to do a little bit of prep for tomorrow. I'm gonna wash the vegetables we got today. I picked some kale from the garden outside because a lot of the kale plants, the leaves were big enough to start picking. I'm gonna add this beautiful kale to our pasta for dinner tonight. Anyway, tomorrow is supposed to be like 80 degrees, which is crazy. So it'd be nice to get some more outside time tomorrow. I have a lot on my to-do list for tomorrow. I think I get a lot of work done tomorrow. like office work done. I also need to make sure we pack so that we're ready to leave on Saturday, super duper early in the morning. And this is bone broth going. Doing good? Tonight we're having salmon, and I was thinking about making something about pasta because I have some penne pasta in the fridge that's already cooked. So I figured I could make some kind of a sauce to go with it. Got a package in the mail. If you've been watching any of my videos, you'll probably see that I like drinking chlorella powder. I really enjoy drinking this just in my water. It tastes really good. While chlorella is abundant in amino acids, including the 9 essential aminos, phytonutrients, and vitamin D2, chlorella is highly sought after for its remarkable substance and growth factor. CGF contains amino acids, beta-glucans, nucleic acids, peptides, and polysaccharides, and that deeply nourish your body. Anyway, I started drinking this probably like 5-6 months ago in my water. I was out, so I had been picking it up from Natural Grocers, but I ended up deciding to just order directly from the company since I also wanted to get their hot chocolate mix, which I really like, and Natural Grocers doesn't sell it, so I decided to just order the bigger bottle off their website. And then also I got the, if you go to order this, be careful. So this is from Health Force Nutrition. Health Force Superfoods. Be careful that you don't order the tablets because they also sell chlorella tablets you can just take, but I like to actually put the powder in my water. Tastes delicious. The Cacao Alchemy is their kind of healthy hot cocoa mix. This has cacao seed, carob pod, mesquite pod, lucuma, cinnamon bark, nopal cactus leaf, ashwagandha, chaga, reishi, cordyceps, astragalus, schizandra berry extract. See, it has iron, copper, manganese. This is my favorite easy, healthy hot chocolate. It has a little bit of chili pepper seed in it. I do not like spicy things, and I do not like spicy chocolate, so I was like, I am not going to ever try this or like it. And then I got a sample and I tried it and I was like, oh, you don't even taste the chili pod they put in there. And it's just the powder, so I like to put a couple spoons of this. And also it stirs in really well, so you can just mix it with hot water, add a little honey, stir it in with a spoon, and then add like a couple dashes of heavy cream to kind of give it the hot chocolate milk consistency. And it's so delicious. Okay guys, we are about to debone our salmon. You could cook it with the bones. I don't like to do that. I like to take the bones out before I serve it. So I just open up my salmon, rinse it, and then I get some tweezers that I keep just in the kitchen for this. And I pull the bones out. I don't know if you guys can see, but pulling these. All right, now I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this salmon in thirds. We're going to cook these guys up in the oven. Okay, we're gonna see what we can throw together here. I diced up some garlic and shallots, and I have this kale from the garden that I chopped up. I have this beef tallow that I pulled off the bone broth that I had made a week ago. I had this leftover penne in my fridge. I have some really flavorful beef broth and some heavy cream. We're gonna try to make some kind of a yummy pasta dish with these ingredients, and we're gonna have this leftover pasta for dinner. Might add some white cannelli beans for more protein, and we've got some salmon in the oven that is baking. Good morning, you guys. It is about 4:45 a.m. We got up at 4 this morning because we wanted to get up a little extra early this morning so we would fall asleep much earlier this evening. Since we need to wake up tomorrow morning very, very early to get on the road. I just read my Bible, had my water, and I'm about to take my coffee to the office and try to get hour and a half of work done before the day really starts, since I'm up anyway. Anyway, I will check in with you guys soon. Hey folks, I just thought I would check in. I just finished, let's see, it's now 7 o'clock, so it has been a couple hours since I saw you last. Got some work done in the office. I think since I have about 30 minutes till Andrew gets back from his men's group, I am going to dip up this bone broth that I've had going for a couple days. I am gonna also then get my stew meat going in the crock pot for dinner tonight. That's what's up, guys. Actually, I just remembered I don't need to jar this up. Well, I do need to jar it up, but I'm gonna be using, I'm not gonna freeze it. I'm gonna be using this bone broth for the stew today, so. I am sure there's a lot of ways to get straight off your bone broth. So this is a beef broth. I used all of our T-bone steak bones and all the fat that came off the steaks. Put them in the crock pot. So this will be not a huge batch of broth, but again, I use this dipper to get the bones and the few more pieces of chunkiness in it. So we will strain it again through this fine mesh strainer. But I like to get the big pieces out with this. I season my steaks with like a lot of yummy things, so the broth always tastes really, really flavorful. You can see we strained more chunky stuff off the top, but we got all the big bones out before, which is very helpful. As you guys can see, that layer of fat is already rising to the top of the broth. That's another great reason to make bone broth at home is there's generally extra like fat that you can render off whenever you cook bones, or like whatever's left over from your dinner. I just throw all the leftovers into a pot, and you can again use the broth for soups, for sauces, and of course you got that extra fat that renders off that you can use for cooking. Our stew meat we're taking out for dinner tonight. Okay, I'm gonna wash up these dishes real quick and then we're gonna get our stew meat going. You wanna do a morning walk instead of whatever? Really? I know, change into shorts real quick.